As students get ready to head back to school, some districts want to guarantee protection for undocumented students by creating sanctuary schools. The Los Angeles public school system, known as the LA Unified School District, reaffirms its commitment to protecting immigrant students. We send a clear message to the White House. We will not cooperate with any form of immigration enforcement actions of this administration. We send a clearer message to our LA Unified students and families. Every LA Unified school is safe for every child and every family. Joining us now is Hans von Spakovsky, Senior Legal Fellow at the Heritage Foundation. Welcome back to the program.
Thanks for having me.
Are the school districts that do this breaking the law?
They're not really, that's not really an issue. And the reason being that I have to tell you, I think this is just a political stunt. And the reason is it's been a long-term policy of the Department of Homeland Security not to do enforcement actions at public schools. So there isn't any danger.
It's an official policy.
There's an official policy of the
So
Department of Homeland Security.
So this is grandstanding, you believe?
Yeah, I believe it's grandstanding because there isn't any danger that people from the Department of Homeland Security are going to show up at any of the public schools. In fact, the Trump administration recently said, yes, we're keeping this policy in place.
In a 2011 memo, the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, known as ICE, discouraged agents from picking up suspects, hospitals, and other churches. So is that going to change, have you heard, under the new Trump administration plan?
No, it's not at all. Now, I do think one thing that they ought to do and the schools ought to be embarrassed about is, look, one of the biggest problems we have now when it comes to dangerous illegal aliens are gang members, particularly members of MS-13. And a lot of them are teenagers. And is LA going to say that if they get information that an illegal alien who is a gang member is in one of their schools, they think it's a good idea that that person stays there rather than call the feds and have them deported? That's a real issue.
What will happen to schools, do you think, that refuse to provide the authorities with information about students or families if they're asked?
I don't think anything's going to happen because, like I said, I mean, the policy is they're not going to do that to start with.
In your expertise, what is the solution here? Is it to keep undocumented children out of school?
No, it's not. But most of these people, most of these students are here illegally, as are their parents. And obviously, if their parents are picked up, you keep the families together and they get sent back to their home countries. I mean, that's the fair thing to do.
All right, Hans von Spakovsky, Senior Legal Fellow at the Heritage Foundation. Thank you so much for your insights.
Thanks for having me.